Aw, you're playing on mute. Yeah, you know, didn't want to wake you. That's sweet. This is the first Blunjo, right? Yep, I always come back to it. Nothing else feels just right like this. Blunjo is a fast-paced action platformer starring an ill-tempered Fennec Fox. He was part of a series of early 90s franchises meant to elevate the console market from games for babies to games for middle schoolers. You never had this game, you only played it once or twice at Lily's house. You'd long ago dismissed it as a contrived game for boys, but watching Daniel play it now refreshes your vision. I can see why you like this. Yeah? It's you all over. I need to get going. Oh right, work. Want to hit the diner before you go? At this hour, you would normally just grab something on your way over, but you're finding a little extra time with Daniel hard to resist. Think we can do it quick? I don't want to be late. Sure, whatever you want. Alright, I'll just get ready. You really danced your heart out last night. You were taken by something bigger than yourself. It was madness. It was beautiful. The power of the night courses through your veins. You're probably a mess. Better take a look at the bathroom mirror. Daniel Davis, whose arms held you chastely all night, is jamming through the mid-game levels of Blunjo Super Run, as if imbued from birth with the game's controls. You see nothing special? Really? The TV that we got? Daniel's playing the original 90s release of Blunjo Super Run, an action platforming franchise that has since expanded to multiple consoles and computer platforms. Although most games in the series have been panned for their grotesquely poor quality, the original Blunjo Super Run is quite beloved by the gaming community at large, and above all, by Daniel. Since your generous, semi-anonymous gift of a thrift store TV, the boys have hardly touched this crummy laptop. Well, they have a set now. Ah, the futon. Anything new about it? No. Just gonna get ready real quick. Okay, I was like, I don't even remember what I was supposed to do. Cool, let me know when you're done. Oh, I can't. Okay, I was hoping I could, like, do some of our topics, but apparently not. Okay. Alright. No way to go to the right. I don't even know if we can, but just trying. Alright. I guess the kitchen. You wonder if you can sneak into the bathroom without making a fuss. I forgot the bathroom was here. That makes sense. Everyone in this apartment can just be cool about this, right? Hey, Mara. Morning. You guys go to the show? Uh-huh. Nice. Would have been a shame if those tickets went to waste. Yeah. Thank goodness you could get the most out of it. Yeah. Thanks so much. Well, off to work. She's not gonna... I don't understand. Nobody cares. She slept over here 200 times. How would they even know anything's different? Cool. You coming later? Coming to Ocean Beach. We're going after work. Daniel too, I think. Cool. I mean, that's cool, whether Daniel comes or not. Uh-huh. You want to come then? You've never been to Ocean Beach, but since June, it's a frequent subject on citygoers' lips. You despair once more at your estrangement from the ocean. It's no wonder you felt so weirdly displaced all summer. This might even account for your inability to focus your thoughts, to find clarity in your writing. The sea was once a constant in your life, and nothing has taken its place. Wow, that sounds great. If I'm not too tired from work, conserve your energy. Take a nap at your desk if you have to. Haha, wouldn't be the first time. See you later, Mara. Yeah, I think so. Wow, Gray and Rosetta really want you along. It's usually more blurred to you whether your presence is welcome or not. Girl, why are we not going in the bathroom? Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to go to the bathroom, though. Are we serious right now? Rosetta seems as unconcerned as ever with your presence in the apartment. Does she not know that you and Daniel slept together? I hope not on the couch in the living room. You never removed any of your clothes, but still, what might have been Daniel's erection doesn't rub against your back on the average weeknight crash. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, I really hope you didn't do that on the couch, but okay, that makes more sense. Gray maintains his opaque demeanor, glancing emotionlessly in your direction, then back to Rosetta. He seems to genuinely want you along to the beach, though. Is this a friendly gesture or just his way of accommodating Daniel? See you later, Mara. This is gonna be fun. See you at the beach. You don't have anything that he's cooking right now. I didn't even know we could click on that. You see nothing in the fridge that belongs to you. Get to chopping. Nice knife. It looks surprisingly sharp for an object in Daniel's kitchen. You probably shouldn't leave the room with it. Do you have something you need to cut? I don't think so. Any new thoughts? Am I gonna have sex with Daniel? Am I gonna have sex with Daniel? Am I gonna have sex with Daniel? Yeah, but I was sure that one would have something new at least. I honestly can't remember if I read these. I need to be more careful with this shit. I can't afford to be brain-bustedly high in a delicate social situation. Maybe not? I don't know. Comes for us all, but most of all, it comes for me. No, I do remember that one. Because I was like, if it came for you most of all, you'd be dead. The city isn't far geographically from my hometown, yet it's the hottest place I've ever been. Oh yeah, I do remember that actually. Oh yeah, I remember that. What was I even listening to before? Trash. The kitchen dishes are the sound of the summer. Well, we certainly have something. Daniel's so kind. I could bring myself to tears just thinking about it. I am a person to him, not just a body. I want to be in love with him for that alone. How can I possibly be in love with him? These feelings are not harmless. I am acting on them. After all this time, why am I still so willing to feel this way? I guess there have been worse people, but I don't know who they are. Okay, I can think of one, but I know I said it last time, but once again, we know who it is, Hitler. Rosetta seems cool with the fact that I was sleeping next to Daniel this morning. I'm actually surprised it wasn't a bigger deal to her. Am I the last to know about me and Daniel? No, we don't have that guy. I didn't mean to feel so many things about Adam last night. I was so angry at times, and so sad. But I guess I'm just kind of grateful it happened. Feels like some of it makes more sense now. It just feels bad to think so much about Adam when I'm with Daniel. It's like he's still haunting me, dictating where I can go and who I can see. I hate this. That's the trauma. It's been nice working with Jana in the summertime. The workload is more relaxing and far fewer patrons need our attention. Oh yeah, no, I remember that. I don't know, I think. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I don't know. Grandma seems like she's doing alright. She's as stubborn as ever, though. I'm getting ahead of myself imagining what Grandma might think of Daniel. It's none of the family's business, and we're not even actually dating. I like how in one she said they're dating, another one she doesn't. I'm sure that's a bug, but I'm gonna pretend it's just her indecisiveness. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Apparently we're not getting ready, Daniel, so. Ready to go? Wait, I'm like, okay, now that makes me wonder. Is there something we can cut? I need to examine everything. Is there anything I can cut? Because I'm like, why are you giving me the option? Still nothing in the fridge, I assume? Okay. I mean, I can't imagine there's anything up here. I don't think so. Okay, I guess we're ready to go. I hope I didn't miss something. To your surprise, the ritual of it is basically the same. But a clove surrounds you, one that finds only the freshest couples after a night of the unforeseen. You so thoroughly indulge such mornings in your mind, yet so rarely been here in life. Can it really be happening with Daniel? Hey, what are you doing over there? Huh? On the other side of the table. Oh, huh. Oh, you want to sit next to him? I didn't even think about it. We always sit at opposite ends. Huh. Yeah, I mean, that's what usually people do so they can see each other when they talk. What's up? Hmm? You want me to come over there? Were you kidding, or...? I mean, I would be fine, like, not being together, but I feel like Mara wants it. Yeah, that's right. Get over here. Plus, we can see a new angle, a new animation. Haha. Oh, you must have sounded like you were joking. Maybe you were trying to sound like you were joking? Shit. Well, it's no big deal. Okay, I guess we don't get to see a new animation. You'll just have to make it more obvious when you're being serious. Will it freak him out if you're more serious all of a sudden? That's just never been how you and Daniel have operated. It's no wonder he took your concerns about the speed of things so badly. In that moment, you reminded him of someone else. The ability to laugh together is what sets you two apart. Never again will you sit through Adam's stern lectures assuring yourself that misery is productive and necessary. You will enjoy each other's company, here and now. I love how her hair looks in those close-ups. Oh, it's so good. Oh, yikes. Oh! Wait. No, wait. I'm reloading. I don't care. I'm just going. I don't care. I'm just trying to end this. I don't care. Let me back. Is that from right now? Oh, perfect. Is it from... Okay, we already spoke then. Perfect. Okay. I totally forgot I had the mango. It's looking a little soft. Wait. I missed the day to eat it? Hey, does anyone want some? Is that a mango? Sure. Should have looked at my inventory. I don't know why I didn't look at it. You delicately cut away the skin, revealing a lush golden flesh beneath. Unfortunately, the fruit is giving too much for your liking. You suspect it might be... No good. Never mind. It's kind of sickly sweet. Too bad. Yeah. Damn it! I remember checking it the day of. I remember checking it the next day. Did I actually forget the day after that? I'm gonna have to replay this game, as I always need to do with Perfect Tides games to do so many things that I missed. It was a nice thought, but you probably should have had it a day or two ago. Alright. Okay. Alright then, I'm off. Okay, see ya. Oh, Gray and Rose said something about Ocean Beach? Are you going later? Oh yeah, I was thinking about it. Why, you want to come? I was also thinking about it. Cool, well, text me and we'll figure it out. Sounds good. Okay, here I go. I had a great time. Me too. Really great. Yeah. I mean, she probably does wish that. I wish we could hang out all day. Me too. You imagine you must be blushing by now. Your eyes follow a pebble on the sidewalk, which Daniel, also looking down, is sliding around with his foot. Okay, have a good day. Alright. You wonder if you went too far, but you can't think too much about that before work. Up to it. Alright, I don't remember what books I have. Oh god, we have to pass him. Anything new today? Nothing yet, but I'm raiding a dead guy's apartment later. That usually produces some gold. Ah, in the meantime, do you want to trade? Want a mango? Okay, I haven't read any. Oh no, I did read this. And I did read this. Oh, but these are library books. Well, I don't have anything. Wait, I don't recognize that. Oh. Let's trade. Alright. This is gonna be a good conversation. Oh god, it's Theo. You knew it was only a matter of time before you ran into him again. Your disastrous hangout-ish, date-ish thing is draped permanently over your mind like a wet sock. You are so screamingly embarrassed by his presence, perhaps more so because he seems just as cheerful as usual. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Hi, Mara. Hey, Theo. Jesus. I was sure I could do this without being awkward. Listen, about the other night. Say no more. It's no big deal. Okay, well, appreciate that. I feel bad, though. I don't want to make things weird between us. It's not a problem at all, Mara. I mean that. If anything, I'm sorry I didn't know the full story. I mean, if you told me you were going out with Daniel, I never would have asked you out. Well, we weren't at that time, but... You realize, mortified, that your public display of affection for Daniel was indeed public. Oh! I guess that it was good we did that? Right. Daniel. I'm not the kind of guy to steal another man's girlfriend, so please accept my apology to both of you. Oh, he's so nice, though. I know she doesn't like him like that, but I'm just like, I really appreciate how kind he is. He seems, at least so far, and hopefully there won't be any evidence to the contrary later, but he seems really understanding and thoughtful. Like, he really listens to you, and I really like that. I don't know everything about him, but I do really like that about him. Well, Daniel, and not to say I dislike Daniel, I do like Daniel. What I don't like is when he disappeared with that woman and just stopped talking to Mara entirely. I didn't like that. Because just because you're dating someone doesn't mean you suddenly don't have friends. I don't know. I feel like Mara doesn't want to get into it. Hey man, honest mistake. No problem at all. Phew, okay. I'm flattered, really. It was just bad timing, you know? Yeah, so it goes. We'll hang out soon then? Sure. What are you doing tonight? And look at that also. Unlike Adam, if Adam was in Theo's position, he would have lost his mind. He would be so mean and abusive to her. Because, I'm sorry, the manipulation, it is abusive. Especially the fact that it had been going on for like a year. That shows it's a pattern, not a one-time thing. And I'm like, he would have lost his mind at her. Meanwhile, Theo, totally chill, even apologizes. And he's not upset at all. And I don't think if we went the other way, he would be upset either. Because if it was Adam, you'd be like, oh, of course, you're dating another guy, just like girls always do. Blah, blah, blah. Probably working. Alright. See you soon. Later, dude. Glad we're cool. Alright. It's like, did you eat the mango? No. Apparently I couldn't even do that right. I really thought I checked it every day. By now, surely you have eaten your mango. Yeah, you'd think. Well, oh no. I couldn't find a way to cut it, and when I finally did, sickly sweet. Yeah, I didn't realize it would turn so quick, and Joseph shakes his head. Oh God, I was too cautious. I waited too long. It's a problem of mine. I'm working on it, Joseph. Alright then, I will give you another chance. You have another mango for me? Next summer? When you're older? What? Look at her face. Oh my God. Alright. Well, to work we go. Did we ever return the little cart thing to the thrift shop? Nothing of interest in the lost and found box. And no free interesting books. Let us... Oh, I wanted to return the book. Okay. What an easy walk to work. You've got some time to use the computer before your shift begins. Your brain is humming from the experiences of the past few days. You're feeling particularly inspired to write. Oh, maybe I should do that then? Okay, I'm gonna save here, just in case. Morning. You're here bright and early. Sleep well? You briefly struggle to piece together what Jana's asking over the persistent ringing in your ears. From what? Like a baby. Terrific. I'll see you when your shift begins. Hey, is Brittany here today? Yes, she's in. Yes, sorry. But she's in and out all day. She might not be at the checkout desk until later. Okay. So, how's our apple doing? Or is it this one? Well, we do have the literary journal. That's due in fall. I wonder what topics would be good. I want to read first, of course. Okay, so I'll just save again. Okay. For the literary journal. Music, memoir, poetry, music, psychology, gender, culture, religion. This could be good. The Weary Blues by Langston Hughes, a collection of poems inspired by the music of the Harlem Renaissance. Since the book of poetry is slim, you decide to luxuriate in its introduction, which includes a short biography of the author, Langston Hughes, born in 1901. Walsh recommended this book as a fresh perspective on city life, so you're surprised to find that by the time Hughes made his mark during the city's cultural renaissance of the 1920s, he had spent many restless years abroad. You're also surprised to find that this book is hardly about the city at all. It is a yearning exploration of a black man's soul in the age of Jim Crow America, a time when chattel slavery remained in living memory. You are briefly overwhelmed by the weight of it. After some calibration and a newfound delight for the poet's horniest verses, you can see why Walsh recommended this book. It takes power from the land and its arbiters, placing it squarely in the hands of daily life and the collective. Hughes and his contemporaries spin waking dreams in defiance of death, tyranny, crippling alienation. The city is a backdrop, a gray dawn from which to ponder one's being. It is not as indestructible as it seems. It has shifted many times, while the sleepless spirit of man endures. All right. No new emails. Please don't be one of those videos. You've been thinking lately about an old online friend, one from your AOL writing community days. Damn. She was one of the few girls you knew back then. Her age and interests so closely mirrored your own that you bonded easily. Oh, and we never even got a mention of her in the first game. She was one of the writers you liked best. It looks like she still maintains her personal website. There have been a few recent updates. Ah, she's still writing fanfic. It's hard for you to get your head around that. Once you took the leap to original fiction and the prospect of a writing career, you could not look back. You begin to read one of her recent short stories. Ugh, this isn't very good. Shit. Maybe it never was. You return to the main portal and read the latest news updates. The tone of her conversational text is exactly as you remember. You find yourself pulled by equally grave notions. On one hand, you're grateful to have pulverized your online existence and escaped mockery. And on the other, you grieve how easy it once was to present yourself. You are not like this anymore. What are you instead? Damn. I'm surprised she wouldn't reach out to her. Even if you don't like the writing, okay, that's fine, but I mean, you could still be friends with someone. Just because you don't like their writing doesn't mean you can't. King Tim. Oh my god. Yo, sis. It's Timothy, your brother. Hey, dude. He occasionally checks in over IM like this. He is better at keeping in touch than you are. I can't even imagine talking to your brother on AIM or whatever this is. You see Grandma lately? Yep. Just went over yesterday. Good. How's she seem? She's alright. Moving around the house. Wearing her life alert? No, but I did shame her. LOL, no. Does that surprise you? Not at all. But I'm glad she's well. Mom doesn't tell me anything. That's surprising. This is a frequent complaint from Timothy since moving out. Mom apparently sees no need to keep Timothy abreast of local matters. I mean, you could just ask, like, are you asking her and she's just saying nothing? Or she doesn't bring it up on her own? Because you could just ask her. But you're sympathetic to that. He did leave after all. Lack of access is the trade-off for a little distance from this family. You certainly don't think Mom is shutting him out on purpose, as Timothy likes to imply. Consider yourself lucky, haha. Not everything is worth hearing about. Ha ha ha. Well, keep me in the loop, okay? I will. Thanks, Mara. TTYL. No problem. Later. I mean, our apple is not filled. Well, it's not due yet, so... Yeah, because it's like so wow. I mean, this is the only thing we have to write about. We've already written that. Aren't you busy enough? Yeah. I mean, we feel inspired. Okay. We've got 2 in the city, 2 on movies, 3 on music. So that should probably be the main one. 2 on sex, 0 on drugs, 0 on death. Okay. Okay, so submit to the literary journal Pattern. You better give them your certified best. Okay, so I'm thinking our best topic is music. So that's our primary topic. And then movies are the city. I mean, the city might be more interesting than music and movies. Your primary topic is music and your secondary topic is the city. Is this what you want? I hope so. Write it up, Mara. Please don't have a bad feeling about it. You've got the lightest tickle of an idea for this submission. It ends up coming together in a charming and neatly packaged short story. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds like it went well. When you read it back, though, you wonder where the words have come from. It seems almost tailor-made for the publication in question. You're conflicted by this. You didn't mean to write a story so detached from your own experience. On the other hand, you've read highly candid stories that were rejected by Pattern. This trifle may be exactly what they're looking for. I mean, if you want to get into the journal specifically, and it'll help your career, you know, do that one time if you've seen what they don't like. You probably shouldn't overthink it. Your chances of being accepted are slim to begin with. Better send it off and get on with your life. Alright. You email your submission along with a brief and reverent cover letter to the editor of Pattern. You're not going to let your expectations get out of hand. It's an honor to have been asked, and you'll be satisfied with any result. Alright? That's what everyone always says. Okay, I think we're good. Alright. Actually, I don't know. Can there be new things to search? Or like new things to find when we search? Yeah, we did that. Right. These days you get... Well, let me see. Oh no, I did read this before. I'm guessing that we've read all of these. Yep. Okay. I guess then we can log out. And we have 2 library books we can return because I am stacking them up. It's pretty cool to see people so big. You do not recognize the young woman speaking to Walsh. She appears to be a few years older than you and is put together quite neatly. You're surprised to find Walsh here in the summer. It dawns on you that she does in fact continue to work as a teacher all year. She's currently speaking with a young woman you do not recognize. Oh my god, I love that. She looks so good. I'm telling you, these up close, larger detailed animations / sprites are so good. I love them. I wish the whole game could be like that, but I understand it. It's obviously a ton of work. Well, hello. Mara, what are you doing here? Didn't you know? I work here all summer. Ah, right. You have mentioned that. Mara was one of my media students last semester. Mara looks so happy and confident with her. Mara, this is Christine. I'm going to be her thesis advisor this year. Cool. Hiya. I love Mara's hair when she turned. That looks so good. You know, I've been thinking about your advice, and I gotta admit, Still kind of seems like I've characterized Amdis the right way. In fact, the more I think about this character, the angrier I get. I like how she's saying this while smiling, leaning over casually. And that's really how the reader should feel too. If anything, I might have been too generous with him. Ah, well, Mara doesn't know how to separate her life from the story. I'm sorry, I'm being rude. No, it's alright. For context, I'm writing this story about a total psychopath. Okay, I mean, I don't know that Adam's a psychopath. And Jim here suggested I go easy on the guy, because, you know, even the most monstrous characters have a sympathetic side, right? But honestly, I think it's better if I just hang the fucker out to dry. Girl, you are saying some words to someone you do not even know. I do love how you look, though. Let the reader see the ugliness for themselves. What's more sympathetic than that? I mean, I don't think that's sympathetic at all. I don't know. I guess I'd have to see it. I can give you the gist of it. Let's see. Girl, they are busy. Mara, we open on a castle situated on a cliff. Classic stuff. And yet, uniquely, Mara. Yeah, I'm like, girl, can we talk about this later? We're in a meeting right now. Oh. See you later then. Nice to meet you. Not even gonna say you too. Just walk over to a random shelf and just take books in and out. Oh, Mara. You're having a time. Are we going to spend the next, 8 hours or whatever of our shift just in this spot doing this? You don't look up from the shelves until the afternoon. Oh, Mara. At this point, to your relief, Walsh and her thesis student have left, but the sting of your embarrassment persists, erupting at even the faintest inspiration. You now realize how little you mean to Walsh. I mean, that's not the issue. The issue is that they were having a conversation and then you started talking about yourself way too much when they are, again, in the middle of a conversation. She's always been in a hurry to dismiss you, hasn't she? I mean, no. She read your work for free, met with you to discuss it, give you feedback. None of her wisdom means a thing. I mean, I don't know about that. Taking a big dive off the deep end here, girl. You want to talk to Daniel. I mean, can I want to return the books first, thanks. Are you looking for some new library books? Here. Okay, let's return. Okay, well, yeah, I guess. We'll return. Does this discard it to her? I don't want to, throw it on the floor. Yeah, okay. Then return it to the library. And return it to the library. Okay, we're still on this. Okay, and then we need The Stranger by Albert Camus, an existential novella about murder and grief. I remember reading that in middle school, high school. All right, thank you. Hi, Mara. Busy day, huh? Yeah, I'll say. You'd think in the summer there'd be nothing to do, eh? Well, I wouldn't because I've been working here this whole time. Huh, you got me there. Well, back to it for me. Can we think about topics? No. Alright, let's text them. OMG. Walsh just chewed me the fuck out. I mean, I don't think saying your name twice is chewing you out. I mean, you didn't know how to stop. I can never look at her again. Jesus. She's such an ogre, man. Don't listen to her. She didn't say anything except your name. Still going to the beach? Yep. Just got there. You begin to despair. Maybe Daniel only meant to go to the beach with Gray and Rosetta. You're imposing yourself on his day, after you spent all that time fretting to him about the speed of things. It would be best for everyone if you just made some excuse and went home instead. Why aren't you here? LOL. I'm at work. Fuck that. Get over here. You have to leave work immediately. It's been a busy day, but surely Jana will understand if you have to take off 30 minutes early. I mean, if you wanna. Okay, leaving now. Yes. I'll meet you at the station. I thought he said he was there. What? Hi, Jana. Oh, hi, Mara. I was just about to ask for some help with the computer. Uh-oh. I was about to ask if I could take off early. What? How come? I feel bad lying, but I don't think that's gonna work. I'm really not feeling good. Do you think you're sick? Maybe. It's like a headache. Oh, no. I have some Tylenol in the back. Do you need any? Oh, no thanks. It'll probably get better if I leave. Do you think you'll be okay getting home? Oh, sure. I mean, probably. It's probably not contagious. Well, rest up, Mara. We need you in good health. Thank you, Jana. I'm now having... It's not flashbacks because it hasn't happened yet, and I don't know if it'll happen, but I'm having worries that we're going to somehow run into her at the beach, and she's going to be like, you're not there. Or, I mean, you're not sick. And I'll be like, uh-oh, we got caught, which now is frightening me. And I'm like, oh, God. Are you sure you can't help me with one quick thing on the computer? I guess I could, though it might make my headache worse. Right? Forget it. Feel better, Mara. I mean, I don't get it. It's half an hour. Like, are you gonna die if you just come a half hour later? Oh, God. Well, I have to live with my choices. I'm living with my choices. I will check these every time until there is something. I hope at least there is something. You looking to trade today or what? Alright. Oh, now he has Frankenstein too? Well, I haven't read these, right? Yeah, I'll need to read those first. Although, wait, what are these? Oral history of the punk movement, human psychoanalysis. I honestly think this would be good for her to read. Maybe think about how she writes monsters type thing. Oh, maybe he's like in the platform. On the platform, I mean. Someone's using the water fountain. I can't believe it. And someone is... Or wait, is someone always there? I don't remember. And someone is performing? We can't even look at them? And... I'm sorry, are these two people performing right next to each other? Okay, I don't feel like Daniel's here. Confused. Okay, I guess I can do that. Oh yeah. Okay, I guess we just met him on the platform, like I said, because we didn't see him. Wow. Looks so cool. Daniel. The love of our life. Oh, I think that's what he meant by the subway, like waiting near the exit. Or the entrance. Whatever. What do you think of it? Damn, look at that, like, roller coaster. So cool. You made it. Dude, of course. This sounded way too fun to pass up. This place rules. I'll show you around. Where's Rosetta and Gray? Oh, I left them to meet you here. Ah. We realize now how shaky the pretense of a group outing has always been. You really are just here to see Daniel again, aren't you? I mean, I feel like they invited us, so we should at least mention it. Well, should we look for them? If you want. I'm sure they're around. In the meantime, I thought we could check out a few games on the boardwalk. Oh, sure. Or we could eat. Are you hungry? Do deep-fried Oreos have meat in them? I hope not, because that sounds disgusting. Daniel is so nervously upbeat and so considerate of your needs that you find yourself enamored all over again. As the fried grease and sea air fills your lungs, you leave your stale expectations behind. They certainly do not. Come on, there's good stuff everywhere. Alright, I have a lot to look at. This carousel is surprisingly unremarkable given the history behind many of its neighboring rides. It has been built with seasonal transport in mind, although a buildup of filth at its base suggests it has not been moved in years. The Cosmoland Hurricane, as it is still labeled, is one of the steepest wooden roller coasters in existence and one of the oldest rides at Ocean Beach Park. It is currently operating after a third major restoration. You will absolutely not ride it. Oh, I was thinking maybe we would with Daniel. Oh wait, is that like a dog? The boardwalk of Ocean Beach Park is a hodgepodge of oft-replaced wooden planks from 100 years of use. Although it's your first time here, your father would tenderly recount his own visits as a child in the mid-century summer. Like many city locations, Ocean Beach long symbolized the promise of America and its many life-changing innovations and opportunities for leisure. Now everything is dated and worn. You feel as if nostalgia is the flimsy glue of this place, a deep and unrecognizable sentimentality for other people's lives. The Shoot the Freak booth is not subtle. There's no confusion as to what is being offered. Like, what a name, okay. Alright, we're gonna look at everything. Okay. Oh, we can't look at the flags. You've known Daniel Davis since high school. Recently, your relationship has changed. As friends, you often struggled to hold Daniel's attention, at least in ways that made you feel wanted. Your social distress was of no concern to him. He would ignore your most passionate outbursts. Actually, wait, I remember reading that. Alright, let's talk about stuff. I don't remember if we've done these either. Everything in the city is so alive right now. The music, the smell of food, people hanging out. Every time I'm out on my blog, I get caught up in the energy. You normally expect Daniel to deliver this kind of thought in a sandwich of ridicule. It seems his heart is thawing before your eyes. I remember that last half, so we have to... I kinda want to watch The Ring again. No fucking way, I'm still traumatized. Really? I thought you liked it. Liked it? Don't you remember how... You realize suddenly that you and Daniel did not watch this movie together. In fact, you saw it with Adam. Oh wait, we didn't. Yeah. You know, maybe we should watch it together. For all I know, I'll like it this time. Sure, maybe I'll hate it. That was by far the best concert I've been to. I know, I've been thinking about it so much. My ears are still ringing. My blood is still pumping. We've gotta see more bands this summer. Yeah, especially if the tickets are free. Hey, so, about last night. Which part? When we were at home, on the couch. Daniel suddenly rendered meek by this reminder. He was seemingly avoiding the topic. It's not a big deal or anything. I just wanted to, you know, bring it out in the open. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm a little embarrassed. I didn't want you to think that I couldn't... I don't think that. Or that I didn't want to. You seem like you want to. Yeah, I do. Me too. But like, it'll happen when it happens. No pressure, right? Yeah, right. We could go behind the coaster right now. Dude, we should. Or under the boardwalk. That seems pretty standard. You and Daniel prod each other like morons until the topic of sex fades completely. Before you know it, you're nodding attentively as he explains the origin of Domokun. You're grateful that you can bring these things up without ruining the mood. Between this conversation and the one you had last night, some pretty significant tension is relieved. It seems important to talk openly about these things, even when Daniel is reluctant. You never did this with Adam, and the results speak for themselves. You didn't because you couldn't. He wouldn't let you. You ever write while you're high? In theory? Everything I come up with when I'm high is the most brilliant thing ever. Never mind, I remember that. It's like some things are new, some things aren't. Ah, my favorite subject. Yeah? No. Yep. I remember that. I was really hoping you'd come. Yeah? How could you have doubted Daniel's enthusiasm? Why are you always so sure he's had enough of you? It's time to put these fears to rest. What greater proof do you need than his affection? Easier said than done, but I hope you do. Daniel? What's up? What? Never mind. What? Come on, what? You blush and shake your head. Well, I'm sure I'll get to the bottom of it eventually. Rose's been busy all summer. Oh yeah, I think yeah, I remember that. Wow, this is that was a long conversation. I did not remember that. Okay, yeah. Okay, I remember that. Oop. I'm not gonna go through everyone. I will go through. I had to explain to my boss why I need to leave early. What'd you tell her? I said I was sick. Damn. Yeah, just a complete lie. I feel bad, but hey, yeah. You trail off on that thought and there you remain. Daniel smiles and gives a sympathetic shrug. Well, I'd hate if you hadn't come. Me too. I mean, the music is awesome. So you and Theo have been hanging out? We were, but... okay. I say I'm not going to go through everyone and then I proceed to. Walsh tore the story I wrote apart, but I feel like we would have discussed that already. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I thought we would talk about whatever just happened with her, but... alright. Okay, I'm just gonna end it here. Alright, let's do stuff. Okay. Who is that? This area seems to be designated as parking for a row of colorful, oil-stained motorcycles, the stink of which manages to overpower even the foulest carnival generators. The hogs' owners are assembled nearby, engaging in masculine braggadocio and highly competitive games. Oh, that's what these ones, I didn't even notice them. I'm probably this one too. Although this lifestyle is not to your taste, you can't help but envy the pre-installation of it all. You hit the road, absorb the sun, drink, fight, and repeat. The fact that we can't look at these people is unbelievable. Whoa, Mara, where are you going? Jesus, I'm trying to see things here. Ferris wheel's down. It'll be running again soon. Cool. Is something being repaired? Something like that, yeah. And when it's running again, it'll be safe? Sure, it's always safe. Then how did you find out it was broken? The Ferris wheel operator shrugs, making no effort to conceal her annoyance at your questions. Well, let's look around a little. We can come back later. The glorious 150-foot tall Astro wheel was built in the early 1900s. It is the only remaining eccentric Ferris wheel still in operation from the early days of Ocean Beach Park. An esteemed symbol of the illuminated century to come, the wheel's steel foundation was supposedly the backdrop for a filmed public electrocution of Topsy the elephant, produced and distributed by the Edison Manufacturing Company. I instantly thought of Wheels of Steel by Outkast. Okay. I don't like that Mara's like in this tiny corner. Jesus, I can barely see. Do you know if the Ferris wheel is safe? Depends what you're trying to do on it. Just sit in it for the whole ride without dying? Oh. Well, that's never been tested, but it's probably fine. Can't even look in the arcade. The illuminated arcade awning promises excitement and prizes for a price. Hey Mara, look at this one. Ha! Island Girl. Ever heard of it? Nope. I've got enough quarters for a game. Here, you should play it. That's nice. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's see what this is. Damn. Damn, there's a lot of them. Nice. That's it? Wow. Not what I expected. Pretty fucked up. Sick graphics, though. Just one level. You've already exhausted your change playing this game. Besides, one playthrough was enough to satisfy your curiosity. Alright. What'd you think of Island Girl? I don't know. It was groundbreaking in its time. Not many arcade games with playable female protagonists. And did you get a load of those gams? Hachi machi. So I'll stick to worshipping Miss Pac-Man. Hachi machi. Okay. The angle on this though is weird. This theme park stand hosts a balloon dart game with many low-rent plush prizes on display. Costs $3 to play. The illuminated arcade, yep. Lots of interesting characters here. So everyone gets a prize? Everyone who hits their balloons gets a prize. Oh, you kidding? I've seen 4-year-olds walk away with the grand prize today. More than once, in fact. I find that hard to believe. Yeah, it's probably really difficult. Look, it wouldn't be a game if there wasn't any challenge to it, but if you win, boy, what a feeling. You'll be walking on air all night if you get this, trust me. Bro, look at her. Imagine how she'll love you if you win a prize. You look at Daniel with some amusement. This is obviously a hard sell and not worth considering. But when Daniel returns your glance with his typical sneer, you can't help but see it all differently. You suddenly wonder if Daniel would accept a challenge in your honor, under any circumstance. Daniel seems to notice the change in your expression. His smug satisfaction wavers. What? I don't know. You want me to do this? I mean, let's get a stuffed animal. Yes, I bet you can do it, Daniel. Well, alright. What do I have to do again? Just hit any 3 balloons. It's so simple. I'm so confident, I'll even give you an extra dart. Sheesh, alright. You guys already got my money. I was right! Okay. Oh! Oh god. Okay, that was worse than I thought. Like that, I mean? What? Are you serious? Oh well, no big deal. What? Man, I was just figuring it out. Too bad. Better luck next time. Damn it. Could have gotten it. Dude, that was so sweet. I don't care about the prize. You sure? Yeah, that was really nice. Alright, let's do more stuff. So, what do you want to do next? I don't know. You hungry? Yeah, let's eat some gross boardwalk food. Lead the way. We got Shrek over here. A quick glance at the gift shop bears nothing you can afford or would care to own. Still, you're charmed by the breadth and variety of bootleg Betty Boots and Tweety Birds on t-shirts. Instead of Nathan's, it's Natalie's. The famous Natalie's has been serving hot dogs and hosting competitive eating matches on this boardwalk for the better part of a century. These hot dogs certainly taste like history. I guess the line is too big, unfortunately. How's the ice cream? Same as always. Takes me right back to my adolescence. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean that in a good way. Ah, Paul's son. Homemade ice cream, guaranteed cold. Isn't that like a given? You'd think so, ma'am. Certainly I think so. But it's hard to get a consensus around here. Some of my competitors may have different philosophies. Well, we certainly won't be buying their ice cream. Glad we agree. So, what would you like? Not yet. Let me see if there's other options. Never mind. Sorry. Wait. Never mind. Looks like there are no other options, so I don't even know what you mean by competitors. Alright. 2 cones, please. I'm buying, okay? If you say so, we'll get 2 cones. I'll take strawberry. Cookie dough for me. Damn, you didn't notice they had cookie dough. I mean, you could change it. Thanks. Wow, yours looks good. You two are cute. Have fun. You turn to Daniel as if reminding yourself who you're on a date with. You're surprised to find that Daniel's doing the same. With a look so fond, you briefly forget you're in another conversation. Yeah, we will. That was fast. To your surprise, after exploring the whole beach, you feel better about the whole Walsh thing. Your feelings about Walsh herself may not have thawed, but you can look objectively at the wisdom she's granted you. The city is a beautiful place. Things are happening. Okay, I was gonna say, are we gonna get our point back? Wait. Oh my god. Okay. So, you've actually already spent your snack money. Indeed we have. How do we... Anyway, if I click here, can we walk there? I don't imagine. Okay. Oh, here they are. And Daniel's just walking on top of them. You can't help but smile at the sight of Gray and Rosetta in summer shorts. They seem out of their element, yet perfectly content. There you are. Damn, you actually blend in here. Hey guys, have you been here a while, Mara? Yeah, Daniel's been showing me all over. What are you up to? We've banked enough sun for the next few weeks. Can't believe you've survived this long. We were just about ready to head home. Wanna come? Oh, you're having fun with Daniel. You hadn't considered leaving yet. Well, I think we're gonna hang out some more. We haven't gone on any rides yet. Yeah, they just fixed the Ferris wheel. It's a really great view from up there. Cool. We'll see you later then. Enjoy your night. We should see if the Ferris wheel's running. You're together? Yep. You're in the next one. Oh, okay. But is this safe? Yep. Here it comes. Before you can assess further, you're hastily boarded into the steel cage. With no one in line behind you, its ascent is blindingly fast. Nice! I was hoping we would get some good animations. Oh, I love seeing the city behind them, the ocean. Even the cars! You okay? Yeah. I'm a dumbass. This didn't look so high from the ground. You know what's hilarious? I didn't go to university at the same time, or same year as Mara, because she is older than me by quite a bit. But when I was in university, I had jean shorts just like those, and I wore them all the time. I was also in a very hot place, but honestly much hotter than New York City. You want to get off? No, I'll be fine. Anything I can do? Put your arm around her, dude. Nah, just something I have to get used to. Hold her hand, then. Something. You never meant to be here so soon. So why is your every action of the past 48 hours pointed in this direction? Daniel. You want to be with him. You're in love with him. Suddenly you're in love with him? How is it possible you love him? That's what I'm saying. 2 days ago, everything was different. Was it really different? Maybe it was all just lying dormant, waiting to be activated. I do understand that, but I'm still like, I don't know. I guess it's possible if you've been friends with someone for a really long time. I mean, we love our friends, so. But things lie dormant all the time. There is no destiny, no foregone conclusions. No, it was your choice to bring it all here. Now there's no going back. What have you done to your friend? Daniel, as you know him, is gone. He's never looked at you this way before. Come to think of it, you've never seen him look this way at anyone or anything. Daniel, who paints the world in his disdain, the world askew in his taunting gaze. He's looking at you. What's so fucking important about being looked at? You didn't always want to be seen. Why must you fixate on the topic of romantic love? Is nothing else so interesting to you? Why is it the lens through which you filter every aspect of living? Must you prioritize the flesh over the mind? The fleeting warmth of another body pales against the written against the written word. If you were a man, you could transcend all of this. Your physical form would be irrelevant. Can't you just be ugly in this world? Why must you always be looked at? Are you having fun? Oh yeah, for sure. Are you still worried about, all that stuff? It's not fair. Why is it all up to you to be worried? 'Cause you can just tell me what you want, Mara. I'm not in any hurry. I can roll with anything. You don't believe him. That's not true. The path is narrowing before your eyes. If you don't actually love him, everything will be ruined. I mean, I don't think he's expecting you to love him at this point. Oh, hey. Am I already fucking it up? It's not you. You haven't done anything wrong. It's the polo, isn't it? I was thinking that's an interesting outfit for him. I read some erroneous shit about girls getting horny for these. Oh my god. That's it, right? You gotta tell me these things, Mara. Her expression! Now the pheromones are all out of whack. See, that's what I said. Put your arm around. It's still him. He's always been this way. You've always loved him. You just needed to be ready. No. It must be something else. Why do you love him? Not because it's summertime. Because I know him. You love him because you know him. He knows you. He knew you before you were so jaded. Why did you have to meet Adam? Why did you have to be so weak? All this time could have been Daniel. What is it? I don't know if I can tell you. You can tell me. No, you can't. This isn't the you he knows. I mean, he's gonna have to know this you at some point anyway if you wanna keep progressing. But since he's asking, he deserves to hear the truth. I'm not sure either of these seem good. I'm still so screwed up over Adam. I don't want him to even be a factor anymore. Sorry, Daniel. Why? Because it's not fair to you. You're so wonderful. You shouldn't have to see this side of me. This isn't me. And you shouldn't have to hear about Adam. I wanted a fresh start, and he's just fucking haunting me. Don't feel bad about that. You can't help it if you're still fucked up over it. That's exactly how I feel about Dana. Like, she doesn't deserve to have an effect on me. I shouldn't have to fucking care anymore. But... Mara, I don't know about you, but this has already been 1,000,000 times better than my last relationship. For me, too. So what makes you think it's a bad idea? I don't know. I'm just... You're so important to me. I never want to be without you. They're so sweet. You won't. You've got me. I love this, I don't know, sprites, whatever of them. I love the art. Oh! What was that? Oh my god, what was that? We just got tossed from the Ferris wheel into the ocean. Thank god I survived. Oh my gosh. Is this anything like Perfect Tides? I mean, you should know. I don't know. I thought it would feel the same, but... You miss it? What if we go to Perfect Tides? I didn't. I felt like leaving it all behind. But lately, the sentimental, how it seeps in. You'd expected to find distance from such longings in adulthood. At the very least, you'd have settled for a new place to put them. Instead, you found their origin point to be fixed. Every move stretches them to new and untold depths. There's no upside to your longing. It simply exists, with ever-growing tension between those old places and your present reality. What? Nothing. Just looking at you. Come down here. Her face. Mara? Yeah? What do you want? Aw. He's holding her hands. You want everything to make sense, for the truth to present itself unmistakably. But short of that, you want someone to see beauty in the saddest parts of you. Here? Is that stupid? I mean, a bit. Daniel's sighs are hushed so gently by the ocean winds, you're keen to listen for them. It's the kind of sound you trained yourself to recognize long ago in your own breath when love with another was hopeless. Back then, it seemed as if you'd disappear altogether, if not for the faint vibration you struggled to perceive. This too is so fragile, so sure to be swallowed by the churning upheaval of time. Oh, I love that. Oh. She looks so nice. That's crazy, though. They slept on the beach naked? I mean... You wild for that one, Mara. I suddenly thought the credits were going to roll and I was about to have a heart attack. But then I realized... Wait, we still have more time. Whew. Fall. The remaining summer passes without effort. Before you know it, school has begun again. This year, you're ready for it. Your materials are in order. Your thoughts are organized and malleable. I like her shirt. You are rarely alone with them. How's that? Oh, her house. I was like, his apartment has a computer? Yeah, that's better for sure. I like his outfit too. You think so? I'm still kind of doubting the whole scene. The scene works. It's cohering well now. Okay, but is there any feeling? Do these characters sound human? I mean, they sound like you. All of your characters do to some extent. That's a positive thing, Mara. Okay. I guess I've just been looking at it so long I can't tell. But you think it's good? Of course, it's good because you are. Must be nice to have someone who is interested in the same thing you are interested in, that you want to do, like, for a career, I mean. And I guess you told your family. You can hardly believe the sight of Daniel in your mother's apartment. You're a little embarrassed for him to see where you actually live. But it doesn't seem to matter to Daniel. Since you've been dating, he's been happy to expand his knowledge of your world. In turn, you find yourself liking those aspects of your life more. Daniel's tastes have yet to fail you. Oh shit. Alright, we got the good stuff. Yes. Yeah, I was like, oh, y'all were kissing, and she walked in. I don't know if she noticed. Their faces, though. Okay, now I understand bagels. The best, right? These are from my favorite place. Heaven. I've only ever had the ones from the grocery store. Those will never compare to a good, fresh bagel, Daniel. Never. Oh no. We're here now, dude. It's gonna be okay. Are you supposed to eat the entire thing, though? In one go? I mean, yeah. Oh wait, is he only eating, like, half a bagel at a time? I mean, to me, one bagel is not enough, unless you've, like, stacked it super high with stuff inside. But otherwise, yeah, I'm like 2 or 3 easily. Mara would eat 2 or 3 of these when she was little. I'm basically part bagel. That's what being Jewish is. What's your seasoning? Egg. Shoot, I think I left the groceries in the car. You're still eating. I got it. Are you sure? No problem. Very nice, Daniel. You're falling right into her trap, Daniel. That's how she asks for things. No. Mara's face. Is she okay? Your mother, Michelle Whitefish. Anything new? No, not on this at least. Alright, let's talk then. These are extra good today, don't you think? Were you about to say something? About the bagels? Not about the bagels. I don't think so. Well, time to get your opinion on everything. Your hair is getting so long. It looks good. I hardly noticed. I just haven't gotten around to cutting it. No need to mess with a good thing, as they say. I mean, you can still get a trim. You still need to get trims for the hair health. Oh boy, here comes they again. Wait, no, I was doing this. Oh wait, that was that, right? Somehow I forgot what I just pressed on. What's up? You clearly want to say something about Daniel. What do you mean? Just say it, Mom. Is it because he's not Jewish? You know I like Daniel, even when you were in high school. I liked him. Mom pauses, dropping the momentum of this thread. She appears to want to start over. Your father would have liked him too. He's a lovely young man. Okay. You did not expect this. I didn't either. I thought she was going to say he's not Jewish. In your 20 months with Adam, Mom never volunteered such an opinion. Man. She has never used that word to describe any of your paramours. Does she really mean it? I'm not saying you should never be involved with him, but... here we go. You just got out of a relationship. A very long one. I can respect that, Mom. I can respect that. It is good to take breaks in between. Ugh, Mom. And immediately you're in another one. The first guy who looks your way. Come on, that isn't fair. Am I supposed to turn down opportunities for love just because they keep coming in rapid, blinding succession? And Daniel isn't the first guy who looked my way? I'll have you know I turned down someone else. Ooh, oh god, she's not gonna... Okay, now she's not gonna like that. You know, your favorite Jewish boy? Theo. He's Jewish, right? Mom's mournful resignation suggests an endless wave of disappointment from a yearning that can never be fulfilled. Yeah, he's Jewish. That's where his list of qualities ends. I mean, I still think, not to say that Daniel isn't, but I still think Theo is kind. No good, huh? We went out one time, and it was a disaster. Oy vey. What happened? He's not my boyfriend, Mom. I'd rather not go over the details. Fine. Daniel and I are more spiritually similar anyway. Yes, I know you're both atheistic. It's more than that, Mom. We know each other. We make each other laugh. That's important, sure. Have you been involved physically? Oh, God. What do you think, Mom? I'm not a virgin anymore. So what? Oh, man. I can't believe the mom asked that, and I can't believe Mara replied that way. You've known me for all 19 years of my life. 18. I'm 18 for like another month. 6 weeks. Mom! Can we agree that, even if I lived a completely dutiful, virtuous life, that eventually, inevitably, I would be having sex with someone? And the fact that I'm with someone who encourages my work, who respects me, who I love, is basically a parent's dream come true? You're right. I do want that for you. You relish the victory of Mom's concession, but soon you realize just how much you've offered. By the parameters you've laid out, Adam was your parents' nightmare. I've given this a lot of thought, Mom. I'm being cautious. I know. He's good for me. He is. And you really do love him? Why would I say that if it wasn't true? Yes, I really do. Got him. Lucky it apparently took him 20 years there. Ah, you're a mensch. And so strong. Nah. Those bags are what, like 5 pounds each? You can leave them right there. On the floor? Oh, Okay. What are you two up to today? I have to say, her Jewish mom is absolutely nothing like mine. And normally that's a massive compliment, but I would say putting groceries on the floor though, no, that's not right. We're going to Belltop this afternoon, visiting the old high school. Oh? I was asked to speak to a class, tell them what college is like. How nice. Are you speaking to Daniel? Nope. Just cheering her on. I won't heckle at least. And we're going to Perfect Tides after. Yes! Let's see how much has changed. Really? Yeah, I've never seen it before. Wait. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I was so confused because he is in the first game, so I thought he lived on the island, but I just realized he was in the school. He was not on the actual island, and the school was not on the island. Yeah, I've never seen it before. Were you always in Belltop? All my life, so I'm looking forward to seeing a nice place for once. Well, the island is lovely this time of year. It's been a while since I've gone back. The last time might have been... Oh my goodness, have I been back at all? Maybe not since the move? Can't believe it. I haven't. You can meet up with us if you want. Oh, well... No, I'd be in the way. No, not at all. I can't just yet. Too many memories. You two have fun. Wait, I didn't finish going down the list of topics. I didn't expect the Daniel one to... Oh, have fun today, you two. I mean, there has to be another chance, right? These are Mom's groceries, though admittedly you'll be doing a number on them yourself. You've barely put a dent in the bag of fresh bagels. You'll still be eating them in a tragically diminished state for days. A flat of cream cheese has been decimated to adorn various flavors of bagel. Okay. Anything new with you? Alright, no. Can we go on the computer? You'd better talk to Daniel about your plans for the morning before settling in at the computer. Okay, that makes sense. I guess we've got the morning free, huh? What should we do? Do I need to... I should write some more. Maybe? I've got some more writing to do, if that's okay. Sure, I can work on my laptop while you do that. You love working alongside Daniel. Until recently, it was rare to share your workspace with another writer. Good company aside, it's helpful to have another pair of eyes for your work. Daniel's a particularly thoughtful editor who really gets your intent. Great, let's get to it. Daniel Davis is your boyfriend. You've been together since the summertime. The idea of dating Daniel began as an itch in the back of your mind, but when push came to shove and he was suddenly intimately yours, it was hard to remember feeling another way. The transition from years-long friendship has not always been smooth or direct, but that is the paltry cost of newfound love. How's it going? Fine. I think I've got a handle on what I'm writing. Cool. Let me know if you want me to look at anything. Okay, thanks. I thought I had the ability to... Alright. What can I say? I continue to be everybody's problem. But I have a boyfriend and a long-term job, so this is probably the most functionally adult I've ever been. Daniel is my boyfriend. We spent the whole summer together inseparably. Lately, with school back in session, it's been a little harder to find time alone with him. Weekends are the only time I can count on seeing him. By then, I'm kind of reluctant to bring up unpleasant things, so a lot goes unsaid. I just want to enjoy our time together. Oh, Mara, no. That's not the way to do this. You're gonna have problems if you just keep keeping everything to yourself. I love him. I don't say it much because he doesn't say it to me. It's just sort of hanging in the air for now. But he deserves to come around to it on his own. Adam never gave me that chance. I can be patient with Daniel. I see Rosetta a lot these days now that I'm at Daniel's all the time. She and Gray are like our main hangs. It's funny how all of my anxiety about being a burden in that apartment has melted away. I just belong there now, as Rosetta always did. Towards the end of the summer, Adam reached out through email asking if I'd thought any more about us. Basically asking if I regretted breaking up. Yeah, because he's regretting it because nobody wants to be with his sorry ass. When I didn't reply for 24 hours, he sent another email admonishing me. Jesus Christ. I just deleted everything. He can rot in hell. But I spent the next few weeks wondering if he'd do anything else. Even now, I'm not entirely sure he's gone for good. He knows where I work, where I live, where my grandma lives. Jesus. Jesus, I never thought I'd have to think of him this way. At least I have Daniel. He doesn't seem to be threatened by Adam at all. Why would he be? He's miles better than that. I mean, God, I really hope Adam doesn't stoop to something like that. Since school started, I had to cut my hours back at the library. I'm only working twice a week now. I suppose it's no huge loss. Jana gave me a small raise, but she's always expecting more from me. It's harder than ever to write while I'm at work. Ooh, okay. That was not what I meant to press. My whole social life is wrapped up in Daniel and his housemates these days, so I don't see Theo much outside of school. We have a literary crit class together, and I sometimes get lunch with him. It's usually fine, but I don't know. When we talk for long enough, I start looking for ways to correct me or taking issue with what I'm saying. Was he always like this and I just didn't notice? Or is he still mad that I turned him down? It's annoying. I just want us to be cool. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh God, I need to stop thinking about it. Andrew invited me and Daniel to a party up in the mountains. We're going together with Rosetta. We're going tomorrow with Rosetta and Gray. Hope Andrew won't mind since they're our ride. Well, I guess then he has no choice but to not mind. I've been thinking about Lily a lot lately, even though I haven't seen her. I wonder what she'd think about me and Daniel as a couple. I mean, you don't text? Instant message? I'm still thinking about John's book. It's going to be on my mind for a long time. I'm glad I took the effort to tell him what I thought. He's so encouraging, I can hardly believe it. Mom is sweet lately. We're getting along well, and she seems less distressed about my life in general. That said, I'm not sure we're being totally open with each other. A lot is going unsaid on both ends. Maybe that's for the best. We're finding ways to have our own lives despite living so closely. I'm due to visit Grandma, but I'd feel weird going there with Daniel. It's not that I'm afraid Grandma will object to it. Okay, maybe it's a little that. I mean, I hope she's not racist. But Daniel and I have only been going out for a couple months. I'm still kicking myself for letting Adam meet her. If things are more serious by the holidays, I'll visit her with Daniel. She'll see how great he is. She'll see that he loves me. If he's said it by then. I mean, that would be quite a... Well... I guess actually it would be like 3 months from now. So, it's possible, it's not possible. I just realized I forgot to look at the topics. So there we go. Almost done though. The city is wonderful this time of year. The smell of crisp garbage in autumn is already a nostalgic sense memory for me. Me and Daniel's hate watch of Kangaroo Jack still has me reeling. I didn't expect a 90-minute waste of my life to also shorten it by that much. I've become a little more self-conscious about my listening habits around Daniel. It's kind of stressful. I could never. But it feels so good to play something he's actually into. Every mutually enjoyed track becomes ours. That's worth a little shame, I think. I mean, you can still listen to your own music and share music that he would like. Sex with Daniel is sweet. It's nice. I like being with someone who matches my sense of humor. I can be vulnerable knowing there's always a way to eject from embarrassment. But sometimes it's the humor that embarrasses me, and all I want is to talk. And it isn't Daniel's fault. I'm not very good at expressing these things. I haven't had a lousy experience with drugs in a while. I think I've got a handle on it. There was that day Daniel and I ate pot brownies, and I spent the next 24 hours too high to get out of bed. But Daniel brought me mozzarella sticks, and we listened to Nerd all day. So, was there really a downside? It's been a while since I probed this old fascination. The summer had me thinking about other things, but surely death is on its way back, if you can say it ever left. Like, we're still not gonna organize the room. It's Frantz Fanon's The Wretched of the Earth. Timothy left this book for you. He's always been more plugged into history and foreign affairs than you. While discussing these topics over the summer, you quickly found yourself overwhelmed. Timothy admired your passion and was surprisingly encouraging. He suggested you read something a bit more humanistic to round out your knowledge. It's added to the good old collection. It's too bad she didn't continue with the guitar. Alright, let's read. Yeah, we do have Frankenstein. The Wretched of the Earth is a Marxist critique of colonial imperialism and its psychological effects. It's about race, so I think that would be good for Mara to read. She is a white girl, and it's good to, again, round out your knowledge. From the look of it, you fear the Wretched of the Earth will be too dense and academically worded for you. You're happy to discover that the language is quite straightforward, and, to your great satisfaction, made easier by other works you've read. Thank God. Frantz Fanon is an Algerian psychologist who drew from life in his French-occupied homeland, but much of the text is presented as a broad analysis of the Western colonists and the people he imposes upon, both geographically and psychologically. The colonizer is, according to Fanon, a confined subject, taught from birth to toe the line of authority. He then projects depravity onto the customs of the native people. He sees their way of life as evil and animal in nature. I have to say, pretty cool of Timothy that he recommended this. But the colonized subject, knowing better, is always posed athletically, ready to act. If, for a moment, he forgets or becomes lethargic, the arrogance of the colonist who constantly tests where to encroach next will remind him of his readiness. Despite the grim circumstances, you find Fanon's optimism comes through in frank observations of the collective. Unlike petty individualists in academia who quickly despair at lost ground, the collective will stubbornly bang the drum for bread and land. But Fanon does not spare the bad news. The colonized subject, so beaten down, will also engage in fratricidal conflict. I have not heard that word, though I'm imagining it comes from fraternity. And, this framing shocks you, dance and storytelling to diffuse its revolutionary energy. When decolonization occurs, he says, such rituals vanish. You find it hard to continue from here, particularly where Fanon gets into the weeds of decolonized rebuilding, where true progress seems all the more dim. Nonetheless, this is a lot to take in and think about. For the first time in a while, you wish to revisit the topic of anarchism. I mean, I'm just saying, the reason we stopped being interested in that topic was completely and utterly ridiculous and very upsetting to me. Damn. Okay. Perhaps this is too narrow a topic. You are circling around something bigger here, are you not? Power instead of anarchism. And hey, you really went for it with this book. You feel you've grown your understanding as well. Awesome. 4. Damn. Mara's turning into little old me. Should we put that book back on the table? Right, it doesn't appear in the inventory. Okay. Well, in that case, I don't want to accidentally click there, so what do we think of power? It's strange, but feeling that power is a greater thing than one ideology can contain is heartening. It's both more complex and simpler than I ever knew. And I still can't discuss that with him. Can I discuss the book I just read with you? Let's look at the computer. Daniel David, no, I want to look at the computer. And that's still him apparently. Alright, let's get on the computer then. And I will be saving after that because, like I said, that seems like a really good topic for us to learn about. Gallery opening from Rosetta Welch. Hi everyone, just a quick reminder about the opening. It's from Rosetta. She's reminding everyone about her upcoming gallery show. The venue looks like the sort of place Edith Wharton might have gone to see Richard Hell and the Voidoids. Dress code is formal, a fact about which Rosetta is somewhat apologetic. The opening is in 2 days. Barbecue tomorrow. From Andrew. We shall soon meet. Directions from the city below. Andrew has invited you and Daniel to a backyard cookout north of the city. In this email, he provides directions. You hope there will be something to eat other than hamburgers, but other than that, you're excited and deeply humbled to be invited. The cookout is tomorrow. Alright. You told Daniel you had work to do. Probably shouldn't get into any conversations right now. Surely I can go on the internet and browse. Surely Daniel will not be opposed to that. It's been a while since you checked out Springback, a blog collection of the internet's niftiest crap. Oh, I guess I should work. Okay. Am I allowed to search, though? Power. What do we get from that? Increasingly, Terrible Talk's Politickin' Tonight is your main source for anarchist-related discussion. Of course, by necessity, these discussions include an endless stream of contrarianism from anarcho-skeptics who would rather live in a giant Walmart than a free society. You spend at least as much time shutting them down as you do imagining a better world with like-minded individuals, but truthfully, the latter is not as thrilling as it used to be. You ran across an unsettling story the other day and you decide to read about it further now. From what you'd already gathered, a 21-year-old man died by drug overdose while chatting on IRC, but the details, which you uncover by reading directly from the chat log, are even more fucked up. The man was, in fact, filming himself on webcam during the whole ordeal. As chatters watched him ingest what they knew to be lethal doses of Klonopin, methadone, Vicodin, and Restoril, they goaded him on further. Before he lost consciousness, he sent to the chat his already infamous words, "I told you I was hardcore." I wonder if that's real. The chat flipped out but failed to take action. He was found by his mother the next day. Damn. You don't know what to make of this. You yourself have delighted in the spectacle of online meltdowns. You've pulled up a front row seat. You're suddenly clawing to find the innocence in those moments, but no relief comes. It's as if you're in that chat room right now, hooting and watching him fade. Let's move on. You don't really seek out drug-related information online anymore. Since you began dating Daniel, weed has become accessible and almost boring to ponder. Still, a well-placed image macro, such as a drawing of an alien smoking weed with the caption, "I know why they're here," can still get an LOL out of you. Since the summer, your search history is increasingly filled with questions about sex. You flinch at this reminder. You nurse an impulsive curiosity for what is normal and acceptable in heterosexual relationships. Driven by this, you've found much to reflect on from your time with Adam. Though less common, there are also things you beg the internet to know about your current relationship. Here, answers are harder to find. At any rate, you're not alone enough to look at any of this now. You clear your browser history and move on. You have started seeking out music on Terrible Talk's Fuck Your Music subforum. Although it lacks the professionalism of your once favored Blowtorch blog, the regulars on TT are incredibly good at aggregating fresh releases. The crowd also helps to filter out mediocre albums that otherwise might have interested you. As a result, you waste much less time looking for good music. Lately, you've amassed a bookmarked collection of film news sites and blogs. You check on box office numbers, production rumors, and director interviews almost daily. It's just so much fun to discuss these things with Daniel, to the point where you're able to ignore the shame of your own ignorance. You would like to learn as much as possible and meet Daniel on his level, but in your intimacy, it sometimes feels as if his encyclopedic knowledge is already your own. What just happened? Is that a bug? What? If that happens again, that's definitely a bug. Damn, okay. Okay. John Klein's book Problem Circus has been released, and the promotional tour is underway. Most of the events listed on his website have been on the West Coast so far. He plans to be in Europe this month, followed by a tour through the Midwest. Each day, John is dozens, if not hundreds of miles from his last destination, signing books in another major American city. You exhale, lost in daydreams. To have such an adoring readership and a chance to meet them while traveling the world, will you ever know such a life? Andrew's News for Yous blog is active as ever, boasting his latest articles in print, photos of debauchery at exclusive media events, and coverage of his local reading series. Most recently, he's posted a lengthy shout-out to his friend John Klein, whose book Problem Circus has just been released. After a fond preamble, Andrew shares his pull quote adorning the cover. Never before has a man done so little to deserve so much talent. Although little about Walsh's website has changed lately, your sense of her and how she sees you is excruciating to ponder. You wish you didn't run the risk of seeing her around school. No, I remember that. And yet you still have the urge to look for her. You're still waiting for some sign that she's fond of you, that she believes in you. Although Theo still voraciously involves himself in local events, his invitations to you have ebbed. You are trying to keep a level head about this. He assures you he's not upset about your refusal to date him, nor about your subsequent immediate coupling with Daniel. Besides, it's not like you wanted to go to any of these things. It's a good thing that he's eased off, and you should be relieved. Adam has been posting publicly to his journal more often. The entries range from vague life updates to enthralled reposts of extremely dated online humor. Although he doesn't seem to be in a relationship, Adam has been dating. In one post, he declares that he's still in the habit of dating girls who are much too young for him. Cool. Really? He's aware, and yet doesn't change that. Very cool. In the next post, he talks about how his laptop is fuck-sword and then riffs with his friends in the comments in nauseating leak speak. Well, you looked. Did you get what you wanted? Rosetta has updated her website with a new section for her latest works, which flirt with the sculptural as they jump from heavily textured canvas. Even in digital form, you are surprised by the power of these works. You could not guess that these images lurk within Rosetta by speaking to her. But you can't spend long on Rosetta's website without despairing for your own future. A little goes a long way. Although you're somewhat more privy to Daniel's online habits these days, you feel little desire to seek them out. After all, when it comes to the Daniel show, you've got a front row seat. You haven't made much effort to represent yourself online lately. Your time posting on Terrible Talk has spurred a creeping fear that the more visible you are, the more there is to ridicule. At some point, though, you'd like to start your own blog, something with a vision, but not too serious. Something that doesn't suck, you know? Maybe you could ask Andrew to link to it? It would have to be good, of course. What would you even post there? It's all very hazy at the moment. The more you think about it, the more doubt sets in. Today is not the day. I mean, am I supposed to write this? Because that seems too soon. Wait a minute, let me save. I definitely feel like this is too soon. Because I don't think my apple has been filled. I mean, yeah, like, shouldn't I write this maybe in the last season? Per Walsh's recommendation. But, like, but my apple's not full, right? We are really good on that. Power is relevant. 4. Per Walsh's recommendation, you are reworking a short personal story about love and betrayal. Power? 2 in sex, 3 in music, 2 in movies, 2 in the city. I don't see how music would be relevant. I feel like sex is the one that's relevant. Let's see. Oh no, that was not enough. Okay, I see now what they mean by the apple. I was like, am I supposed to see it filling? And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna not do this because that ain't going well. You thought you make some progress with the story today, but now you're feeling self-conscious. Must be because Daniel's in the room with you. You're not ready for him to see it, not even in passing. It starts to feel ridiculous that you're still nursing this thing. It's doomed, isn't it? Don't delete it. Daniel wouldn't want you to. There's still something here. You haven't written anything quite like it. You rearrange words for a while, throwing your body in front of the screen anytime Daniel shifts in his chair or glances in your direction. When the stress becomes too great, you save the file and move on. So... Oh, I see. I should like be working on it over time and filling it. Okay. So it's not actually done. Got it. So then I guess it was okay. All set? Think so. Yeah, I think so. Great. Should we catch the train then? Yep. How the hell did he get across the street that quickly? The slim, fidgety teen who runs the deli counter is often lost in some daydream or another. Since you only visit him to fulfill basic needs, his absent-minded state can be maddening, but in truth, he's exactly where you'd like to be. You're still full from breakfast. You don't need anything from the deli right now. I'm ready to get on the train when you are. I mean, I don't think there's anything for us to do here, so... Lego! Oh man. If it ain't the old stomping grounds. And even the same song, because I definitely recognize the music. Well, we're here in plenty of time. Yeah, this is great, though I'm still a little nervous. About what? You'll be fine. I probably should have written something out in advance, just to practice. Well, I didn't have that as an assignment option, so don't blame me, Mara. It's not that kind of thing, Mara. You can't write everything you want to say in advance. Oh, Daniel. Oh, sweet, sweet Daniel. You know nothing of our minds. Can't I? We've got a few minutes. Are you hungry yet? After that bagel, I'll never be hungry again. After one bagel? Damn. Let's get a drink. I want to say hi to Sabrina and Joe. Who? You know, at the stationery store. Damn, you know their names? You probably spent more time in there than actually at school, so yeah. Alright, let's go. I would love to get a direct comparison, like is this literally exactly the same art as before, or was there any updating? This ramp leads to the island-bound ferry. It is the main entry point to Perfect Tides. You spend hundreds of hours waiting under this awning, bitter scenes of school days playing in your mind. This ramp... Oh, no. The black top was last repaved and painted in the year 2000. In your mind, it is still brand new, but reality has its own ideas. And we could never go into Petland, much to my disdain. It looks like a new store has opened. To your disappointment, it's just a generic nail salon. Back when you were dating Adam, you might have dropped in for a lip and eyebrow waxing. You were always trying to look your best right before a long-awaited visit. But it's been a while since you troubled yourself with that. Daniel does not seem to care about the encroaching fibers of your face, and their growth is nothing shocking on a daily basis. I am glad you're with someone who doesn't care about that. Now that you've spent time in the world beyond Perfect Tides and the mainland, you're not entirely sure that Petland Discounts offers the best care a pet can get. I mean, not that we ever had one. You haven't set foot through this door since your family left Perfect Tides. Even before that, the shop is too sad a reminder of your dearly departed cat, Sugar. Oh, I didn't even get to meet Sugar. Besides, Sunshine's bird feed, vitamins, and cuddle bones are now sourced miraculously from the internet. The stationery store has redone their sign with the same typo as before. You're both exhilarated and saddened by the news. I guess then it's different from before. Kong Ming is unchanged since you last saw it and continues to be closed during school hours. Now that you've spent some time in the city, you've realized that eating Chinese food on Christmas is not particularly novel, let alone unique to Asian and Jewish families. Everyone's getting in on the game these days. The old strip mall by the ferry station hasn't changed much. Most of the old stores remain intact to the west of your old high school, which from here looks completely unchanged. Errands and supply runs along this strip were a near daily occurrence when you lived on Perfect Tides. Since graduation, you've had no reason to come back here. To your surprise, the ancient dusty items in that stationery store window have been replaced by a new display. But the store's main enticements, holiday paper crafts, Pokemon cards, and bulk packs of soda, are the same as ever. I just thought, are we gonna get also, I mean, I imagine we are, get the same frame that we had in the first game? Or maybe an updated one? That who I think it is? Haha, what's up, Aaron? Not much about these shelves has changed. In fact, you're pretty sure some of these items were already old when you were in high school. Okay, I'm just saying I can't believe we don't have a frame. The contents of the garbage may be the only entirely new thing you're seeing in here. Sorry, there's quite a few typos going on. You do not trust any of these ice-encrusted delicacies to be less than 5 years old. Not even Dippin' Dots, purportedly the ice cream of the future. This was in the last game because I was always like, why can't I pet the cat? Now that you're old enough to browse issues of Hustler, Jugs, Playboy, and Swank, the scandal of doing so has all but vanished. The boss. Oh no, this menu is all wrong. They changed it. Before you turned 18, you were desperate to buy a pack of cigarettes from behind this counter. It's funny how desire wanes in the face of possibility. Coincidentally, state sales tax on cigarettes ballooned just as you came of age, as if to remind you that there are better ways to die. You're dismayed to find that most candies by the front counter have gone up in price. Warheads now cost 25 cents, an astonishing 500% markup. I'm sure that's right. This store conjures unpleasant memories of its back alley where Justin McLaren tried to hook up with you the summer before 11th grade. You've never mentioned the story to Daniel. After trying to recount it to Lily in the spring, it embarrasses you even more. I feel like you'd be sympathetic. As a senior, flush with minimum wage, you'd often buy a bottle of Beppis from this machine at lunchtime. Those were your baller years. Mara says baller. Okay. The cooktop is cold and dingy. If you had to guess, you'd say it hasn't seen regular use in a while. I'm guessing the place got bought out. You spent so many hours of your young life loitering in this cramped, Lysol-smelling store. The owners, Joe and Sabrina, knew you as a small, pedantic child made mostly of hair. As you got older, they'd increasingly front you the money for sandwiches and drinks on Mom's tab. You always knew they would feed you. In 7th grade, you shoplifted a Crunch bar while Sabrina was busy at the counter. You're still not sure why you did it. You never came clean about it to anyone. Aaron James was in your graduating year at high school. You interacted with him very little during that time. You remember Aaron from school. You once sat behind him in a nauseatingly boring geography class. He would pass the latest worksheet back, his eyes wearily glancing past you before returning to his slumber. You once made him laugh really loud with your impression of Spyro the Dragon at a party where you were otherwise unwelcome. Daniel and Aaron were part of a small handful of black students in your graduating class. Of this group, they were the only boys. Aaron played football and lacrosse, ran with a lofty crowd, but that kind of status never meant much to Daniel. He knew everyone. He could decode any signal, tap into any interest. As the clerk of the school store desk, the variety of kids with which he'd comfortably engage was staggering. You never heard a bad bit of gossip about Daniel either. People liked him. You know Mara, right? Nice to meet you. Hey, you don't remember her? Am I supposed to? She was in our year. Come on. Oh, yeah, maybe. Sorry about that. No big deal. It was a big school and I tried not to be noticed. So you're back from the city? Checking out the old scene? Just here for Mara's thing. I'm doing a talk at the school. Ah, so now you're trying to be noticed. Well, I was invited. So how do you like working for Joe and Sabrina? The owners? Oh yeah, it's not them anymore. New management. Really? What happened? Dunno. That all happened before I came in. You realize with miserable guilt that you had an outstanding tab with Joe and Sabrina. There are at least 3 sandwich/drink combos you had in senior year without paying. Did you want to buy something? Oh, never mind. I have to get over to the school. Cool. Superstar. Huh. Will I see you there, Daniel? I'm just gonna be here a few minutes. That okay? Sure, that's fine. In truth, you were hoping Daniel would accompany you into the school, but you can't begrudge him some time with an old classmate. Besides, it might be embarrassing to Daniel if you pulled him away so quickly. You don't want to be that kind of girlfriend. Yeah, that's cool. I'll see you soon. Cool. See you soon. Peace. Wonder who we'll run into along the way. Damn. Looks just how I remembered. I totally forgot it was called Belta High School. This whole time I was just, wow, I forgot a lot of stuff. Anyone I can look at. There's so many people outside. There were never this many people when we went there. Surprise, surprise, you're still not interested in any of this extracurricular bullshit. Actually, a couple of these clubs sound like fun. Maybe you shouldn't have rejected it all out of hand back then. You might have even made a friend. Or more likely you would have felt out of place and bailed after the first meeting. You attended school at Belta High for 6 years. You spent each day in a slow-motion countdown to graduation. It seems impossible that you're not only on the outside looking back in, but that a year of college is already zipped by. You're happy to see this tree is doing well. It's one of the few things you actually miss. These doors lead into the school. A chorus of scuffing sneakers, slammed locker doors, and general-purpose screaming awaits. You recognize nearly every crack, gap, and gum stain on this sidewalk. Suffice to say, you spent a lot of time here looking down. Ah, new garbage can. Nice. Yeah, why not? Damn. And this looks very familiar too. Can't look at any of you. You used to remember the histories of these lockers in excruciating detail. Now they all blend together, cycled out to students whose lives have never intersected with your own. Every sound, smell, and stomach-churning embarrassment of your high school career is cheerlessly emblazoned in these halls. But this place is smaller than you remember. You'd hoped it might be. If you could do it all over again, would it be any different? This door leads into the classroom. Starting in 10th grade, Daniel tended the school store booth. It's where you began talking to him. According to Daniel, his parents insisted he work here to bolster his college application. Although he claims the job was easy, it left no free time in his day. He often looked sleep-deprived and irritable. In hindsight, with Daniel so focused on a creative education, it's hard to say how much of an impact this position had. Much like high school at large, he probably considers it a waste of his time. But if it led to the two of you meeting and eventually dating, it's pretty cool, right? Never mind. Alright, that seems to be everything I can click on. Oh wait, the hallway floor is more reflective than you remember. Either the school is taking greater care to keep it clean or the seniors are back to releasing greased pigs. And the same classroom and teacher. Not that you could ever reach these cabinets to verify, but they likely contain a lot of abandoned work by you and every student ever. The students in Mrs. Duffy's classroom are a familiar blend of restless, terrified, and annoyed. The studio classroom hosted some of your favorite low-stakes electives at Belta. In junior year, you also took an after-school SAT prep course in here with Daniel. You spent most of that time trying to inaudibly make each other laugh. You actually remember a lot of what you were laughing about and very little of the SATs. I mean, once you could get it done and sober. You'll always cherish the days you spent in this lab developing film, enlarging negatives into prints, and crying in relative privacy. Wow, your speaking event is written on the board. You suddenly feel very important. You could swear this kid has been sleeping here since you were in high school. The surfaces of these desks have been sanded and polished for the new school year. It's nearly impossible to read the many scrawled initials and "fuck this class" as the tables have accumulated. Can't look at your teacher? That's shocking. No one we can talk to either. There's nothing new to report about the classroom floor. Much like yourself in high school, try as hard not to be noticed. Mara, you made it. Hi, Mrs. Duffy. It's good to see you, dear. You're so much taller now. You think so? Haven't charted any growth since last year. Well, mark my words, you're a giant from where the students are standing. If you say so. Hey, Mara. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Vinny. Hey. You have to remind yourself that Ashley Steinem is just a former classmate to you now. Her status as a popular girl and your occasional tormentor does not pass the bounds of your graduating year. You didn't exchange many words with Vinny Corelli at school, but ever present was the sense that you had no right to speak to him. I feel like those two were in the first game, but I don't remember them much. Well, since everyone's here, let's get started. Alright, hello to all my students, and I'm happy to see a lot of unfamiliar faces too. These talks can be extremely helpful in preparing for college. Our guests can offer valuable insight on the transition from high school. Now, there isn't much time, so I'll pass things right over to our student council president, Stacy? Stacy? Wow, she's everywhere. At least for a change, this is a place you'd expect to find her. Dressed down in varsity clothes and grasping at her notes, you're surprised at how innocuous her presence can be. She's actually kind of sweet. Thank you, Mrs. Duffy, and everyone, thank you for coming. Now, I'm as excited as any of you to start today's Q&A. Before we begin, I just want to remind everyone that votes for the prom theme are due by the end of the week. This is basically the last big event we'll get to do before graduation, so it's important. Let's make it count, okay? Without further ado, let's meet our alumni guests. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves? Sure. I'm Ashley Steinem, 2002 alumni. I'm majoring in psychology with a minor in sociology at St. James. Currently, I have a paid internship at Mount Gerizim Health Systems, at least until the end of the year. Oh, and I'm a pledge at Alpha Chi Omega. Awesome. Thank you, Ashley. Mara? Hey, I'm Mara Whitefish. I graduated with these guys, but, well, I guess what I'm doing is a little different. I'm pursuing a creative career as a writer. So, I feel like... Did everyone just stare at her, or am I imagining that? What school do you go to? Oh, right, I go to Sucks. My dad went there. Cool, what's he do for a living? Nothing creative. He's a respiratory therapist. Ah, you mean he does terminal extubations? Yeah, sometimes. I'm surprised that Mara knows that. That's when you pull the breathing tube out of someone's throat and let them die, right? I could never do that, but I guess someone has to. So, more power to your dad. Hey, I'm Vinny Corelli, 2002 alum. I'm at Stone Creek with a major in hospitality management. They're really showing me the ropes. I just completed my first on-the-job training program, and I have another lined up for the winter. Wow, already getting your hands dirty. That's great. Yeah, and I get a shitload of free steak. Do we have questions? What's the Greek life like on campus? I guess that's for me. I mean, there's a lot of it. You won't have any trouble if that's what you're looking for. That was definitely part of my motivation to go there, and I'm not disappointed. You have to get pretty involved in campus activity, of course, but you probably know that if you're asking. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks. What did you have to submit to get into a writing program? Me? Yeah. Right. By the time I applied, I'd been writing for a long time, so I had a lot of samples to choose from. Not that my high school writing was great or anything, but it showed I was serious. Admissions aren't really the hard part with creative stuff, you know? If you spend time developing your writing, finding your own unique style. How do you do that? Sounds like a lot of work. I guess so. But if that doesn't seem fun, you probably shouldn't go to school for writing. You have to already be a writer. Why go at all then? Huh? If you're already a writer, why are you going to school? Please don't misunderstand. This isn't a rhetorical question or anything. I'm sure it's been worth it to you, Mara. Your standards are so high and school is so expensive after all. Right. Your eyes shoot desperately around the room. What are you supposed to say? I mean, you say, I'm going to learn. No one is at the pinnacle of their skills and all that. You were only in high school. You obviously didn't know that much. You need to have time to learn things, get new experiences, learn other perspectives, etc. Although you know he's not here, you find yourself searching for Daniel. I think what Ashley's asking, Mara, is if there's any particular area where school has affected your viewpoint or expanded your knowledge. Yeah, that's what I mean. Right. Of course. Okay, Mara. Take it easy. Ashley's not just making your life look like a total waste in front of a classroom of seniors. I'm just saying, but classroom of seniors, that means nothing to you. You're older than them now. It's a legitimate question. In a year's time, what subject has really come alive for you at school? Music. Isn't music our best one? Well, power's pretty good too, right? Yeah, I think so, right? I've gotten really into anarchist theory in school, and it's neat because it's a topic I just stumbled on by chance. That's a nice thing about school. You're always being exposed to new ideas, and you can decide what really interests you. Is anarchist theory like making bombs and stuff? No, not necessarily. Although if you know where the right forum communities are. Let's move on. Lots to think about. Thanks, Mara. Now real quick, I have a few general purpose questions for all of you. Daniel said he'd leave the store after a few minutes. That was a long time ago. If he wanted to watch a talk, he would have come over by now, right? And you, Mara? Any tips for meals on a student budget? Forget to eat is not exactly the healthiest decision. It's simple, really. If anyone offers to buy you a meal, take it. How often does that happen? Well, maybe once a week or so. Not enough to live, but if you're smart, you can stretch out a box of leftovers for a few meals. You were sure the students would laugh at this. Instead, their expressions range from concern to disgust. Or, just work at those free steak places with Vinny. Okay, next question. So Daniel's just not coming then. You don't understand. Why would he not come at all? Probably didn't know how important this was to you for him to be there. Maybe got caught up and lost track of time. Is he mad about something? Did you say something wrong this morning? I definitely don't think so. Must be something else. Okay, well, maybe there's a good reason he couldn't make it. What if something bad happened? What if... Oh boy. No. Oh, okay. Don't do this. Not now. You're stronger than that. I was like, Daniel's fine. He's fine. He simply doesn't respect you. That's all. God damn it, Daniel. You don't have to lie. You don't take what I do seriously. I know it. It's fine. I have trouble doing so myself. But then why act like you do? Why would you compliment my writing and offer false hope? Just tell me the truth. The work sucks. I have no advice to offer and I'm going into major debt for a pointless degree. Not that you know anything about debt. You don't even need to work. Okay, so scholarships. Anybody have one? I do. Same. Wow, well done. Not a full one, but it helps. I'm sure. And is that contingent on anything? I need to maintain a 3.5 GPA. Yeah, same for me. How's that been so far? Not a problem. I made the dean's list all of last year. Yeah, it's been easy. You'd really have to completely screw off from work. You'd have to be trying to fail. Exactly. And your school and area of study are your choice, so why would you do that? You and Ashley exchange a quiet laugh. It seems you've landed on common ground. You are a good student after all. But what does it matter? Ashley's grades actually reflect her abilities. She's studying and applying facts after all. What do grades even mean in a creative field? Just because you turn in your assignments doesn't mean you're any good. Come on, Daniel, where are you? You find it difficult to concentrate for the rest of the discussion. There is no sign of Daniel. By the time Duffy's class wraps up, you're certain you haven't contributed a single word of value. You feel as if you owe her an apology. Still can't look at her, which is very strange. Thanks for coming. That talk went great. Really? felt like I wasn't being very helpful. Trust me, that was exactly what the students need right now. What happened with Daniel? I thought he was coming. Me too. Not sure where he went. Sometimes it's perplexing, returning to an old place like this. Yeah, tell me about it, especially when your boyfriend's being weird. Better go look for him. Good luck with the school year. Come say hi anytime. Thanks, Mrs. Duffy. Good to see you. No, never mind. I thought it was going to be something about the water fountain. Alright, I guess. Nothing really. Let's go. Not out here either. You expected to at least find Daniel waiting by the school. There is no sign of him. What is going on? We're about to find out. Oh, okay. Well, that does make sense. How did everybody get in here? You don't know any of these people. They did not go to your school. Literally no one. Okay. Alright. Hey, are you already done? Yeah. How'd it go? It went fine. Great. Well, I wouldn't say great. I mean, I think it did. Why? Did something happen? Didn't you say you would come? Huh? To the talk? Oh. Well, you said it was fine if I hung back, so... When did I say that? I asked you if that was alright, and you said yes. Well, it was for a few minutes, not the whole time. Anyway, I was catching up with Aaron, and then some more people came, so... Cool. It is not cool. Well, have fun with that. What? What is this? You said you'd be there. And you weren't. And you don't even care. Her face. I didn't think it mattered. You said it was fine either way. You didn't want to go anyway, so good for you, I guess. Do you even hear half the things I say, or just the things you want to? You're right that I didn't want to go. Is it too much of a drag to hear me speak? No, were you embarrassed to walk into school with me? No. Do I look bloated from all the carbs? Holy shit, Mara, it's not you. I didn't want to be here at all. I came because we've got this day planned out. I would never come here on my own. High school was hell. I've got too many shit memories of this place. That's why I didn't go in. Fine. My mistake. Her face? Oh my god! Please, go back in there to your hell. You think I didn't suffer? Cool. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. I was nothing here, dude. I was dirt. I promise I can think of a few ways you were lucky. Well, yeah, but what? Maybe I'm lucky in some ways, but if you knew what oh please, why don't you try being black in this town? There's no way for me to do that, so that's good, because your head would explode if people treated you like me. You couldn't take 5 seconds of it. I don't think I'd explode if I was black for 5 seconds. Jesus, Mara, that's not the point. And knock it off with the biggest loser in school crap. You had plenty of friends. It's true that after years of loneliness, you had an active social life in senior year with a tight group of friends. At least until Adam made you choose between him and them. Right before prom. Oh my god, I hate Adam so much. Daniel, you don't... Daniel's face is guarded. It's the kind of look you haven't seen since the early days of your acquaintance. Your impulse is to be sweet and self-deprecating, to bring out the softest part in him, as you always did. But that won't work anymore. It's not all funny like it was in the midst of those troubled years. You are now responsible for each other in ways that would have once seemed unbearably corny. There are things about Daniel you do not know, and he doesn't know much about you. It hurts me to come back too. You're not the only one. I counted the fucking days till I could move away from here. I know. I did too. Then why are we here? Do you have something to prove to the sprawl of pigs and racists? No. I don't know. You only ever wanted to emerge victorious from this place. Instead, you are wounded and withered. Mara, can we not be enemies? I don't want to be enemies. You don't want to be enemies, but you're not ready to stop fighting. You're not convinced Daniel has heard what you've said. He just doesn't want to be seen arguing. Girl, did you hear what he said? He's embarrassed by you. What? That's not what he said at all. After all these years, he still stands out of reach, looking down at your dullness. Do you want to go back in and say hi to everyone? No, those are your friends. You're my girlfriend, so you're their friend too. And if they try to pretend like they don't know you, I'll kick their asses. You would have given anything to have Daniel as an advocate during high school. It's nice that he cares, even retroactively. But that he seemingly finds it all so simple is distressing to you. Your status was so low in these years. What choice did you have but to hide? The ferry leaves soon. Oh, right. Well, let me say bye then. I'll be right back. Okay. Are you really taking the ferry with Daniel? Are you going to Perfect Tides? No, you can't bear the thought of Daniel looking scornfully at the island or otherwise hiding such judgment from you. And could you blame him if he did? It's you who've been looking back idealistically, hoping to unearth gems from a stinking bog. Maybe it's all a painted fairy tale, none of it worth revisiting. Imagine if Jason walked up. Okay, where the fuck is he? How many people does he have to say goodbye to in there? I mean, it was a lot of people. You counted 6. That takes, what, 10 seconds per person? He's trying to miss the ferry, ruin the day on his own terms. As if you wanted to fucking take him there. Alright, we going? Mara? I don't know. I don't know if we should. But why not? Neither of these are good. It's like lying or blaming him. I don't know. You don't actually want to go, so why should we? I do want to go. Why do you think I don't? I'm hoping you can convince her. Because you didn't want to go here, and I only found out after the fact, so... You gotta be kidding. You want to blow up the whole day and blame it on me. You blew up this day, and you want to blame me for blaming it on you. What? You heard me. Oof. Oh, I really don't like them fighting. This isn't what I wanted today either, dude. Don't say dude. I didn't want this either, Daniel Davis of East Beltach. I'm sick of talking to a fucking wall. I'm sick of reaching into a steel trap. Oh god. Well, I'm done standing out here. Me too. Where should we go? You're surprised to find that Daniel still expects to spend this day with you. You were sure you'd be going back alone. I'm surprised too. That's a relief. You don't want to leave it like this. Do we take the train back? Yeah. Can we be cool? Yeah. How you wish you believed it. An image lingers in your mind of the beaches of Perfect Tides. Daniel walks just ahead of you, smiling back. Let's go! So finally it crumbles between your fingers. Just another story. You have to get away from here. The island is only a deeper trench, greater tension from which to return. Oh, I'm upset. I didn't care about going to the school. I want to go to Perfect Tides. The train home is late. When it arrives, it's surprisingly crowded. You and Daniel toss around generic topics and bland observations. When even these devolve into petty snipping, you ride in silence, rarely breaking from your own separate thoughts. You'd hoped things would get better when you left the school. Maybe it was a mistake to go home so soon. Some time on the island might have helped. Or maybe it would have been worse. Every possibility embarrasses you. I think it would have been worth it. When you get home, the whole house is dark. How's it going? Dunno. You? Dunno. I like how he looks. Probably should have gone home, huh? This is awkward. No, we've got that trip tomorrow and... Right. And I wanted you here. I did. I guess I thought we could talk it out. Is that what you want? I don't know. Is it what you want? I don't know. I want whatever you do. Okay, well, I really need to switch out the laundry. My mom will give me hell if I don't. Oh, his face. Go ahead. Thank you. Oh. Oh my, okay. That went very fast. I was not expecting that. I thought it was just going to be a hug. Grief gives way to tenderness in the ailing light. Touching him is such relief, such forgiveness. Here, you can speak to him. He is nowhere else. Is that good? Yeah. Cool silhouettes. Before long, the ecstasy of first contact fades. The sheets grow warm and weighted on your back. You feel the unpleasant grip of sweat, unearned from efforts unfulfilled. It isn't good. It's no different than last time. Your frustration is evident in a long and hoarse exhalation. Damn. What is it? Can you try it like I asked? Like you asked? When? Just this morning? Right. That's what I'm doing, though. No, you brought this up a few times. It takes a lot out of you to do so, but you thought it would be worth it. It doesn't seem to matter at all. I'm just doing what you said, Mara. Yeah, but it's not... Never mind. Can we just try it the normal way? The normal way? How we always do it? You blame yourself. You've let it go on this way too long. You didn't want to find fault in Daniel. In the beginning, it was enough to know he'd never hurt you. But a lack of pain, it turns out, is extraneous to pleasure, and you're baffled to be the only one who seems to mind. But don't you think it could be even better if we tried it a different way? It seems like we're always trying it a different way. This isn't a science lab. I'm just trying to be with you. Doesn't it matter to you if I like it? Of course it does. That's why I'm doing the stuff you're asking. But is it really so bad if we just, have sex? No, of course not. I like being with you no matter what. I like it too. No? I don't know. Should we keep going? We can if you want. These are very realistic laundry sounds. But you don't think you can? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. Hey, come here. I'm sorry, Daniel. What? Don't worry so much. You don't have to be sorry. I love you. Daniel has a kiss for everything, for wretched things that don't deserve him. It was in your loneliest nights, through restless haze, that you first found the words to write. When you are safe and wanted, you barely think about writing at all. You can drift off, free from that ritual, the hypnotic prayer that rises, begging behind closed eyes.